Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I wasn't even planning to make a video today, but this has been on my mind and I just had to talk about it. If you've been online lately, you probably saw that the wizard Liz got cheated on. And honestly, I was shocked. Not just because it happened, but because of how people reacted to it. Liz has always felt like an older sister to so many of us. I don't agree with everything she says, but there's something about the way she speaks, the way she delivers her message. She captivates you. She makes you reflect. She's grown so much publicly, and she's helped a lot of us grow too. So seeing people say things like, how can she give relationship advice if she can't even handle her own? Or she's no better than the rest of us? That reaction completely missed the point. Let's be real. Being cheated on doesn't make you weak. Staying silent about it does. And Liz, she didn't stay silent. She didn't protect the guy. She didn't stay in the relationship and try to fix what cheating broke. She got up and left immediately. That's strength. That's self-respect. That's courage. Think about it. This was someone she trusted so deeply that she married him, despite previously saying she never even wanted to get married. This was someone she felt safe enough to possibly have children with. Again, something she didn't plan for. And even with all that, she still chose herself. That's power. Most people can't do that. They stay because they're scared of being alone, of judgment, of starting over. And let's be honest, manipulation doesn't come with a warning sign. Red flags don't always glow bright red. Sometimes they whisper. Sometimes they look like love. And when people mock someone for leaving a toxic situation, they're not being wise. They're being bitter. They're projecting. They're trying to make themselves feel better by tearing someone else down. That's not strength. That's insecurity dressed up as superiority. And it's dangerous because when you do that, you're making it harder for victims to come forward. You're creating a space where people feel too ashamed to say, I was lied to, I was hurt, I need help. We need to change that. When I went through something similar, when I was cheated on, I spoke up too. I exposed that person. And I helped over 20 women realize they were being played by the same guy. But even then, people came at me saying, how can you give advice if you didn't see it coming? Like, what? Why would I play detective on someone I trusted? I was secure. I believed in the connection. That's what love is supposed to feel like. And when the truth came out, I told myself, this wasn't my fault. It was his choice to lie, his choice to cheat. You can be educated, self-aware, strong, and still fall for a manipulator. It doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. And let's talk about the people who've never experienced heartbreak, the ones who say, well, that would never happen to me. A lot of those people never put themselves out there. They never take risks. They live behind walls. No pain, sure, but also no growth, no deep love, no real connection. You don't get to say you're better just because you've never been tested. What matters is not what happens to you, it's how you respond. And Liz, she responded with grace and strength, and I admire that. So yeah, I made this video because the internet's reaction was honestly disgusting. People were celebrating her downfall, and it made me think about how many of us go through the same thing and how we're scared to speak up because we don't want to be judged, humiliated, or ridiculed. We need safer spaces. We need less ego, more empathy. If someone chooses themselves after being hurt, applaud them. Don't mock them. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. If you're going through something like this, I see you. You're not alone. You're not foolish for loving someone who betrayed you. And you're not weak for leaving. You're powerful for walking away. Anyway, take care of yourselves, be kind to one another, and I hope you have a beautiful day.